What is up, guys? It's your boy Dre, back at it again with another video, and like I promised, I am here with 5 tips, 5 tricks to make your solo sound even the more amazing. Let's get right into it. Alright, y'all, so let's first off talk about how music is supposed to sound. Like, no, scratch that. Let's go even a little more away from the topic. With reading, when you read a book, you're not like the cat crossed the road and the dog chased it. You're like the cat crossed the road and the dog chased it vigorously, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with singing, with anything that has to do with music. You have to have rhythm. You have to have flow. I know I taught you guys in the last video about the pentatonic, but nobody wants to hear a solo that sounds like this.
You stink. This suck, yo. Why did I even come here?
It sounds okay, especially for a beginner. That's actually really good. If you're that far, clap it up for yourself. But this would sound way better. Something like that would sound way much more tasteful. It's like, like I want some more of that. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, let's get right into it. We're starting off with number 1, which is the hammer-on. And I'll show you what it looks like. The hammer-on is it kind of goes off the name, right? You're hammering down. You're hammering down with your finger. And for all of these, we're going to use the pentatonic scale as a reference, just because I went over it in the last video. So guys, as you can see, what I'm doing here is we're using a scale, right? And you're probably like, what's the difference from like playing that versus... You're probably like, what's the difference from doing a hammer-on versus playing a regular note? With a regular note, you're going in motion. You're going in order. But with the hammer-on, you already have one of your fingers down, and you're basically stomping down with your finger on the next note within the scale, or whatever else you're playing. This will be a regular. This will be a hammer-on. Next, number 2, we have the slide, which goes like this. And as you guys can see, like the hammer-on, it's in the name, the slide. And guys, it's as simple as that. But as we're referencing it to the pentatonic, we're only gonna slide down one, so it's gonna look like this. As you like learning this, you can just do that on its own. Like, start off slow, then keep going. And it's gonna be a little bit hard to stay within the fret lines, but you'll learn. Your muscles will adapt to staying within those lines. Muscle memory, it works wonders. And then you can even start to combine those. Hammer-on and the slide. You guys see? Next, number 3, guys, as you saw, we're gonna do the bend, which is in the name like the rest of them. And it goes like this. And all you're doing is taking that note you're soloing, you really don't have to worry about the key and all of that because you're going fast. And it just sounds great within itself. So that was the bend, guys. Next, we have number 4, which is taps. I love doing these like when I'm blues soloing. This is like a great one to pull out when you're soloing around people or friends, like, cause you do that and they're like, oh snap. It's versatility because you're using your other hand. It just sounds amazing. And just like the bending, when you're in the heat of a solo, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what note you really press, so you can really go to any fret. It really doesn't. There's no, how you say, specific way or a specific way to play, like in that instance. What am I saying? I don't even know. Basically what I'm saying, guys, is that it doesn't matter which one you press on, which fret you press on in the heat of a solo, but it has to be the same string, of course. It goes like this. So what you want to do is you bend. And guys, flavor, delicious. Next, we have the 5th one, which is one I really like, and it's one a friend taught me, and it's a little more difficult. This is where it gets a little bit hard. I'll show you guys how it goes. Guys, I know you're probably like, how? If you're a beginner, you're probably like, how did he do that? And it's guys, that will spice up your soloing to the next level. It'll make you sound like you know what you're doing. I remember the first time I heard that, my friend was playing it. He played it somewhere up here. I was like, what was that? And that's when I was just getting into guitar a couple months ago. The path I am on, even though I only played a couple months, it's progressed me thus further to the point where I can teach people. So I'm telling you guys follow and watch these videos and you'll be playing like this in no time. You'll be able to solo to your favorite songs, favorite backtrackings, all of that. You guys just have to watch my videos, man. I'm telling you, because I've scoured the internet, scoured YouTube, trying to find, like, you know, all the type of stuff to play, and I'm still learning now. But I would love to teach you guys, especially people who are just getting into guitar, how to play to this degree, to the point where you feel comfortable picking up a guitar. It's not a drag to pick up your guitar and practice. And I'm telling you, you can literally play the pentatonic in any key to like any backtracking that is neo, soul, hip hop, all of that. But that's enough of me talking. Let's get right back in. So you're gonna take your 2 fingers, and this is kind of going off the pentatonic, but it's kind of furthering the pentatonic, and I'm going to make a separate video on that too, where I show you guys how the pentatonic stretches all on the fretboard. It doesn't just stay in this. It doesn't just stay in this little 4-bar fret square type thing. You guys get what I'm saying, right? So, as you know, the pentatonic scale, it starts like this on the E string, the higher E string, and then it ends off on this string. But you want to go here, and you see the last fret that your last finger is on. This one, you want to go 1 over or 1 down, and use these 2 strings. So then you want to put 2 fingers down, and then you're gonna hammer on like I taught you guys in the beginning. Hammer on 1 fret over, as you guys can see. And then you wanna press on the 2nd string, so the B string. So Then you wanna remove this finger. So you're gonna. I'm gonna bring it closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going like this. Then I'm playing the second string with both of these fingers on. So I'm gonna. And then you want to go one higher in the middle. So you're now on a third string, but you're in the middle. And then you want to slide up two frets. So look, like this. You want to end it off like this. And then if you've been paying attention, you realize you're already in the same guidelines of the pentatonic scale. So two fingers. So let's recap. Put your one finger on two strings, hammer on two strings, remove your ring finger, play the second string, go up one in the middle, slide up two. So what I mean by two is from here, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you're gonna end on that second one that you land on. Then you want to skip one. I'm just trying to show you guys that it is connected to the pentatonic. So that was the fifth and final one, guys. Now I'm gonna play for you guys a little something that puts them all together. So let's start off with the last one that we ended off on. See, guys, it didn't sound like it, but if you were paying attention, you picked up every single one. So I slid. I bend it, slid again, hammer on. And just like that, guys, practice each one of those and your solos will get way more intricate, way more better. People will be like, dang, what's that? Guys, like I'm telling you, and the more you practice, the more they become evolved. I can't even play a solo like. I can't do it. Like it's raw for me to. So guys, those were the 5. But if you stuck around this long, I have a couple more to show you. So this is only for the real ones. This is only for the real ones who stuck around this long. I'm going to show you guys a couple more. Some I invented and like some I picked up. You know what I'm saying? All right, so first we have the bend slide. And like the rest, it's in the name. You bend. Let me demonstrate it for you guys first. So this is a slide, and this is a bend. But this within itself is a whole new thing. It sounds flavorful, especially in the heat of a solo. You're like. So what you want to do is when you get to the peak of your bend, you want to slide and bring it back. So that was the first bonus one for you guys. The bend slide. Don't forget it. And if somebody asks you about it, say that Keandre told you. The bend slide, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I know it's great, right? No? Okay, anyways, next. This is a little one I invented it off of the last one, the fifth one that I taught you guys. I don't really have a name for it. It's just let's call it the secret spice. Secret spice. Because if you're smart, you can start off like this. People go, dang, what was that? Secret spice. You know what I'm saying? You added in there. You know what I'm saying? Did a little bit of that. But anyways, guys, all right, next one. I'll be getting off topic. Sorry. I know. So the next one, we're going to have you do the same thing as I did last time. But instead of doing all of that, we're going to slide down one. Instead of sliding up one, we're going to slide down one. And this one is difficult. This is only for the brave. But I just invented this like a couple days ago. So look. I know. It sounds amazing. I know, guys. But tune in, because it's a little difficult if you're a beginner. So we're going to slide down instead of sliding up one. Sliding up two. Sliding down two. And then you're going to take your index finger, skip one, go up, slide. You're gonna slide again, but slide down, then slide up, skip one, go to the two. I know it's hard to explain within itself, guys, but that's why I have this visual so you guys can see. And that's just one of those those gems, those little things that just sound like, yo, what was that? You know what I'm saying? Because you'll get a tune and adapt it to the pentatonic. And you're like, oh yeah, that sounds good, like always. But when you hear, when you hear, like you're gonna be like, damn, like that was smooth. So again, guys, to recap, just like how I did the last one. Instead of sliding up two, we're gonna slide down two. Go here. And guys, even with the visual in here, I'm pretty sure all of you guys will get it. We also have other things. Let me give you guys some more since we're already here. And I don't have a name for that either. 2-string hammer. So we're going within the pentatonic, right? And we're gonna use, instead of the last 2 strings like we pretty much use for everything, we're gonna use the second to last string and then the third to last. So then it's gonna, so with like I said, we're referencing this all to the pentatonic. So you press down on those two. And you can even go as far as to skip one. And guys, I'm just trying to put y'all on game, man. Like, listen to it. It sound. around with it, guys. These little tips and tricks, like, they're meant to be messed around with. You're supposed to experiment on your own. This is how you get good at the guitar, is when you sit down and practice. And you know what I'm saying? You know, practice. You know, even while you're watching TV, I got that from a couple YouTubers. Like, while you're watching TV, like, practice. You know, you can be sitting down just like. And practice. Sit down, practice, blend, mix. This is how you come up with your own style, guys. But yes, guys, this is the end. Guys, this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed those 5 little tricks, tips, and the extra ones, please do not be afraid to press the subscribe button. I would highly appreciate it. Thumbs up, like the video, comment down below if you guys liked it, what you guys would like to hear, what other videos you would like me to make. Without further ado, peace.